Well, we've been looking in the book of Proverbs and throughout the Bible for wisdom. And what we're finding, in fact, the who we're finding is Jesus himself. I don't know if you fall a lot. I've fallen quite a bit, not just physically, but emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. You fall. We go down the wrong path. We find ourselves down the wrong way. We have children in our home. We have 4, and so we're always using Band-Aids to fix cuts and scrapes. And we have bikes that are broken, and we're comforting because people have fallen. And the reality is that we have fallen. We are a people who fall all the time, and what we want to do is to be a people that fall less, but we also want to be a people who lean or trust in the Lord, and that's exactly the language that the Bible uses. If you want to be someone who's seeking wisdom, somebody who knows what is right and does it, then we need to be a people who lean on Jesus. And here is Proverbs 3:5 and following. It says this: "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your paths straight. Be not wise in your own eyes. In fact, fear the Lord and turn away from evil. It will be healing to your flesh and refreshment to your bones. Honor the Lord with your wealth and with the first fruits of your produce. Then the barns will be filled with plenty, and your vats will be bursting with wine, my son. Do not despise the Lord's discipline or be weary of his reproof. For the Lord reproves him whom he loves, as a father the son in whom he delights." How can we be a people who trust in the Lord and do not fall? Well, here it says, use the words of Scripture: trust in the Lord, lean not on your own understanding, but trust in the Lord, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him. Wherever you go and whatever paths you take, look to the Lord. Be the one who trusts in him. My kids all the time are falling. Like I said, I fall all the time. What would it be like to be a people who are so dependent on Jesus, so trusting of the Lord, that we lean on him and not on our own understanding, our own selves? And not only can we then stand, but we also are a people, much like God does for us. He reproves us, he disciplines us. I want to do the same thing. So in our household, if you're riding a bike or a scooter, we ask that you put on shoes and wear a helmet. That's a father and a mother disciplining our children to say, here's a good way to bicycle around our neighborhood so that you don't fall. And when you do fall, you might not be as hurt. Now, what God does for us is he says, trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your paths straight. And then he gives some application. He says, with your wealth, give it to him, so that he might bless you with your paths. Trust in him so that he might make straight your paths. In the ways that God might be disciplining you, trust him because he's doing it because he loves you, and he will bless you by it. And so even as we seek wisdom, what we continue to return to is that we see Jesus, the person. He is our wisdom. He's the one that we trust. Even today, in this COVID-19 moment, in this moment when we want to get back in our church building, when we want to go back to some sort of normal, and we need to begin to accept more and more that there's no normal, but there is a Lord in whom we can trust. We can give him our faith. We can believe him more than our own power or control or comfort. And so what we do today, even today, is we trust the Lord even though we don't understand, and we look to him to help us up.